fairly sustainable hero in the lane, but he is out of regen for the moment, so perhaps G can force him back. It's gonna throw a lot about that Star Storm as the charge goes towards the bottom lane. They're looking for Afterlife in quite a bit of trouble here. The Gale did not connect, I believe. Yeah, just the poison's been slowing him down. Still though, Afterlife doesn't have a whole lot of mana to work with, has a couple of stick charges. They continue to lay into him. Muriel trying to cut off the path of retreat, and Afterlife is about to be sent to his namesake. Continues to try and worm his way around here. He buys time, but he needs more than time. He needs friends, and he doesn't have any bottom. So first blood to M19. Meanwhile, up top, they are pursuing Funn1k, but Funn1k is A-okay.
Usually everyone gets the second point in the stink, just because it's like so good comparatively to level 1. Charge stop here.
Looking to lock down the Ursa to get the bash. The real you, though, still threatening to come back in. Now Muriel arriving with the Frostbite. They're going to have a follow-up Impale, and he's really got to hoof it out of here. The Enrage committed, but they lock him down. Look to focus him. Laying into him. Gets the bash again and again. Still, this Ursa is so hard to cage the bear. They'll finally do it. They had to work for it, though.
They only have a Marauder and an Ursa. Not really the best combination for hitting anything other than heroes.
Plague Wards are quite the pestilences. They are going to find Sioma. The Frostbite cancels his TP, likely going down, and meanwhile they're chasing for more. The charge comes through. They have another strike, not just yet. They lift Misha up, drop him back down into the angry claws of the Ursa, but again the Frostbite shuts the door. Wards stacking up, and they chase forward. This Veno, though, about to tank the epicenter. He's going to withstand it. He's got the raindrops. He has the extra regen from the Green of Health, and they keep on chasing forward. Fighting into these wards seems impossible for Vega right now. As Afterlife, he'll be next on the list most likely. Gets dusted up, gets chased down. A killing spree for LCW. Meanwhile on the mid lane, Nyx ramping up on G. 8 or 9 minutes last game. That was also itemizing greedier with the, well, not greedier, but you know, spending more gold with the power treads.
Right.
It's being charged now, and he's going to get killed and finished off again. He has the money for the Blink Dagger, and he's going to buy it before dying here. Die he likely will. He burrows away. Lots of poison ticks on him. Misha trying to keep the vision. And will blink out into the trees. Buys the 4 TPs, so even if he dies, gold has been spent. Meanwhile, mid lane, Funn1k getting tracked up. Ursa in the neighborhood, they're going to get the lift off, they're going to drop him back down, toss him in the middle of the team. Funn1k with a dream stun connecting on 2, and now Nyx surges into position, but the Carapace stolen by Silent while he's facing the Earth. Might end up getting him killed, indeed it will. What a play by the Rubiks. Now Misha on the run, the real you, looking to bring down the space cow, but Muriel's there with the save. Zones him back with the freezing field. Silent, though, coming in with the Carapace once again, and well, now the freezing field stolen and potentially getting turned back the other way. No, instantly gets canceled from the looks of things and won't be able to get much done with that. Now Silent going to tick down as the Poison Nova, the Veno damage over time stacks up. M19 do manage to avenge their fallen bristle.
Is going the way that it did. You know, Vega are still pretty much neck and neck in regards to overall net worth, less than, well, about a 1,000 lead for them currently. Funn1k is going to spot out Afterlife.
Let's get that Carapace initiation on the caustic damage. Well played by Funn1k. Afterlife trying to get out of here. He burrows on 2. He does not have the TP cooldown for 3 precious seconds, but into the trees he goes. He blinks to the south, right past Misha, tucks himself away. See you later, buddy. Escape for him. Here though.
Oh god.
Oh, that's the track he'll live to regret. There's support coming in with G in position currently under cover of Moonlight Shadow. As they chase, Nyx looking for Silent. The arrow is on point, connects on Misha, will bring him down. However, G gets Carapace in turn. Stolen by Silent. The Mana Burn now lifting up and slamming down Funn1k. He will fall, losing the Nyx. Meanwhile, the other Nyx trying to run for this Ursa. Has his back turned, at least for now, though. He is still pretty low, and Crystal Maiden going to bite the dust as well. 3, probably 4 with the failed Force Staff, just not quite letting him get over the ravine. He's in all kinds of trouble. They're turning back for the Bristle, holding him in position. The real you can't finish him off. Oh, the quills are stacking up, Andy. This could get ugly. G's being charged. Nyx might go back in, Shuriken, but it's to the rear.
Oh, no, he missed.
Stays alive. The hood regens there, even with the track. They can't finish the job. as the Spirit Breaker continues to dive forward, looking for the G kill. He gets another strike. One more auto tackle, do the trick. Maybe not. G lives on a hope and a prayer. 9 HP. Finally, the Veno hit brings him down. Mamma mia, what a crazy fight. Now, Sioma with the long-range shuriken just being a pestilence here bottom. But he is also being pursued in turn.
Yeah, this is a super back-and-forth game.
That was 8 kills. Closer to the mech on the bounty hunter, but no pipe in sight.
Yeah, it'll be a few minutes or you know, just one team fight really if you're bounty hunter.
G trapped out bottom. This would be a big kill if they can focus him down, and they will do so. M19, good rotation there, chaining themselves properly as Afterlife has to burrow down to safety. Misha diving for more. He's going to lock onto that Sand Cane. The connection is there. Now Nyx looking for the follow-up. He gets lifted, tossed back a little bit, but they still have their own Nyx stun, and it will be enough. Afterlife dropped. Vega now could likely lose their tier 2 in this mid lane. Not going for that super heavy teamfight nuker build is for some more DPS of his own. Funn1k is prepping, ready to go in on the bottom lane, lobs the stun out from the trees, and now looking for the follow-up. The Carapace timed just right as the Real jumps in and into the waiting arms of the Venomancer. Trap now sprung, and the extra cards looking to be deployed. Charge forward from Misha, knocking G back on his heels, and simultaneously they turn back for the Real. They cage him, they kill him once. Can they kill him twice? The Epi comes through. Afterlife looking to send M19 there. What a great counter initiation. Vega though, they need a little bit more. The mech comes through. Nyx is healthy. These quills might turn the tides. He stands his ground, but always facing toward the Ursa. TP's away. Now they've got to turn. Now they got to run. Afterlife backing out silent too. Will anybody get caught by this bristleback? Juki through the trees. Has the stick. And just to make it out, completely outplayed. 4 dead in that fight.
You don't even talk about support heroes like Spirit Breaker, for example, Nyx, the Bristle getting his level 25. Like, the Ursa just can't kill all of them. And that's pretty much what they needed to do right now.
So it's like all on the Mirana late game, basically.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh, this is big, though. This is how you get to that late game in style. If they can get a track kill here, LTW gets brought down to about half, but his ult sends Vega Squadron packing. Now looking for the lockdown on the Real. He pops the BKB, the 3-hero charge, pile driving through. Misha getting the bashes too. He's just tracked, he's low, will be finished off, but the route is on as they move on to Silent on the back lines of the fight. Afterlife does strike back, taking out LTW. The Crystal Maiden all committed. He's going to have to TP away. When the dust settles, a 2-for-2 exchange.
One Force Staff right now on the side of M19. The longer the game goes, you have to assume that there's going to be Glimmers, there's going to be Ghost Scepters, Force Staffs.
They found Funn1k, has the Blink Dagger, but it was on cooldown for just a moment. Still locked in the trees. Aloha Dance getting pushed up to the high ground, and now moving into position. Silent changes his mind, wants to back away. Moonlight Shadow covers him for cheap, but he does get stunned, gets locked down. Want to fall and make it to the Ursa's out, and now Vega on their heels have to back.
Maybe a wand and some dust.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And 19 congregating here on the bottom lane. Afterlife TP out. No, Misha just keeps on bashing him. Now cracking open the dust. Afterlife gets bashed again and again. Burrows away in the trees, but there to greet him is Funn1k.
Oh, they didn't
really
see
not
him.
found him. They were on both sides, just pincering him. The Sand Cane, but apparently weren't able to keep the vision, so he makes it away. Remember, he doesn't have a TP here for almost a full minute, and meanwhile, the rest of the team is just saying, screw it, let's push on to the high ground. But finally, they say, forget about Afterlife. He's not able to join this team for some time. Prepped up, ready to go. Dragging Nyx in, but nobody there to actually threaten the Bristle boss. This hero was ignored in game 1. Oftentimes, a first stage ban or pick. See why. He's doing a lot of work here. Good jump by Aloha Dance. BKBs, but does get controlled by the Spirit Breaker pretty nicely at that. And now the Bristleback can look to chase forward. Misha there with the charge, locking out the Rubik. Not able to finish him off though. Silent gets forced back. The Epicenter comes through, but doesn't do nearly as much as the previous ones. Muriel stays alive. Nyx just keeps these quills going, roasting everyone within the Dire base. Still at full HP relatively, and jiving forward, looking for more. Aegis now committed. Have to retreat out here, but M19 do it as a pack, and as soon as you get overextended, you get punished. BKB for the Veno. Now the chase by Nyx perhaps can commence. They dive onto Afterlife. They goo up G. Does have the leap ready if needed, but they've gotten the melee. If they can just get out safely now, it's a big win for M19. This is pre-sealing farm Spearbreaker as Misha went back for the Midas earlier now, forming towards a Halberd. Oh, Aloha Dance, public enemy #1. He's going to be scouted out here to the south side. The epicenter comes through from Afterlife. It's a pretty good one. LTW getting mauled by the Bear Claws. He won't even get off his ultimate. Good pick there by Vega, though. They've blown their load, and that's without Bristle Boss in the fight. Now Mana burning. Aloha Dance forcing him back. Perhaps M19 disengaged down their Veno. He is a big part of their team fight. At the same time, though, just the Veno kills not really enough. Vega looking for more. Pushing forward a bit further, and they are going to lock down Muriel. Gets the Burrow Strike. Follow-up comes through from the bounty. He should be with the Silver Edge. March him into the pit, though. Gets to work on the Roshan. As that happens, the Moonlight Shadow wraparound comes from Vega. Will they get the jump? Good position by M19, though. A nice spread to the side. Burrow Strike through by Afterlife is going to hold LTW in position. Will he get off the ultimate this time? Stays alive, at least for now. Bash, bash. No, he lives. He 4 steps over the horizon, but it's on to Afterlife. Has to commit the Poison Oak on a single hero. Really suboptimal Venomancer damage done in these last few fights. Still, Nyx can clean up. He's full HP, and although out of mana, doing a lot of work. The real you charged, bashed out of the Roshan pit almost. Will Roshan smack him? The Radiant slowly burning him down. He gets 4-stepped the other way. How the hell is this Ursa still alive?
Oh my god, he's
M19, are you kidding me? They just cannot seem to finish this man. Now the Nyx assassin's in danger. Somehow G managed to pick off Misha from the side and squirms backwards. Funn1k there looking for the shrine up. The blink is about to come online. Can he hit this stun on G? He will do so, but he doesn't have the damage necessary. Even with the Carapace, the save by Slayer comes in with the Greaves. Now looks for the turnaround. It could be a 3rd kill going the way of Vega, and G really wants it.
We have buyback. If we don't have buyback, 1 or 2 team fights can just be the end for either team.
Even though it feels like M19 are starting to lose these fights, they are the aggressors nonetheless. They take the Tier 3 tower down. They're going to use that Bristle, try to ignore him. Charge forward, comes from the Spearbreaker, but he's quickly dealt with. Now Vega on the hunt. They can lock onto Nyx here. Arrow comes through. They are going to get the break. Already that Rack's almost dead. Down to 60 HP on the melee. Stays alive for now. They want to commit for this. Funn1k's there with the multiple hero stun. Does Nyx just say screw it and run in, look for that second lane? No, he's hesitating now. The epi from Afterlife. A real beaut, though Nyx is so damn tanky. They really cannot kill the Bristleback first, but they've killed everyone else. 3 now on their deathbeds, and about to join them is the Bristle. 4 for Vega. Oh, a lot of those track kills too, but they've lost another melee Rax. It was a suicidal gambit that...
So he gets kited now. All the other heroes die because G is mobile in the fights, and there's a Blink Dagger on the Aloha Dance as well. They have tracks, so they're very mobile. This could be the make or break here for either team.
Yeah, Nyx gets kited. He's also killable with that MKB now, and they're going to try to focus him down. Actually moving onto the Bristleback relatively early in the fight. The Spearbreaker gets completely shut down. Death by the Claws. Chasing for more as Aloha Dance. They have M19 on the ropes now. They want to KO them. Coming back in as Afterlife gets up the Burrow. They do manage again to hit him with the Silver Edge, but now G needs to run. Funn1k came in from the rear. Double kill for LTW. Actually got off a decent amount of damage in that fight. He has completed the Bloodthorn.
More than okay.
Vega moving back into the Roche pit. Well, M19 there, contest. They're going to try for it. Nyx just marches in. Roche low, not dead yet. He gets bashed at the worst possible time. They actually push this Ursa outside of the pit. Do they go back and try to finish off the Roche? Not clear yet if they can do it. Nyx charging forward, moving onto the Mirana, has to jump away. Ursa comes all the way, raining around the Rosie and back into the pit. Wants to kill up the Roche, but again he gets bashed. Again he gets focused. Kill the damn rock already. The Aegis hits the deck. Funn1k's gonna snag it, snatch it away from the Ursa. Pushed over the pit once more. Lines getting spammed from the chat wheel by Muriel in the midst of a hectic and potentially decisive teamfight. It's a dieback on the Ursa. No Aegis for you, sir. No buyback on Rubik either. An additional double buyback. What was once a 23k gold lead minutes ago is down to 7k.
All around and Funn1k even getting his hands on the Aegis. This could be GG.
M19 would love to end it now if possible. Going for the Megas when it looked like Vega were about to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Then the game turns. G leaping in with the BKB, gets that quick cat kill on the Crystal Maiden, but the real prize has to be taking down Nyx if they can achieve that. They are going to get the bashes here. G's in danger. G doesn't have buyback. G's dead too. It falls apart now for Vega, who chose M19 as their opponents coming into this bracket. But now they will have to duke it out in a deciding game 3. They are not a game. 22K gold swing in about 3 minutes.